Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video, and I'm here to give you guys a heads up on a Steam game getting delisted forever here shortly. It'll be getting delisted at the end of March, and it's on sale right now. Can I get a pat on the back for me getting the heads up on the game getting delisted well before it's actually delisted? You know, sometimes it's after the game gets delisted, sometimes it's like a day before. Nah, I got you guys with 5 weeks of notice here, so we'll talk all about that. And also a bit of an update on the Nier franchise, a franchise that if you hear me talk about on this channel, I think Square Enix is absolutely cooked for not doing more with it, but it looks like they might be doing more with it. And if you want Nier Automata, if you've never played one of the greatest action JRPGs in history, it is discounted over at our good friends at Green Man Gaming, so we'll talk all about that at the end of this video. But first of all, Jurassic Park Classic Games Collection will be getting delisted here from Steam on March 31st, so you can jump on that and pick it up right now, 75% off for $7.49. This is a collection of 8-bit and 16-bit era Jurassic Park games, and they have returned commemorating 30 years of the iconic film. This release includes a lineup of 7 classic titles, updated to include save state support, new in-game maps, and various quality of life fixes. Jurassic Park 8-bit, Jurassic Park Portable, Jurassic Park 16-bit, Jurassic Park Genesis, Jurassic Park Part 2, The Chaos Continues 16-bit, Jurassic Park Part 2, The Chaos Continues Portable, and Jurassic Park Rampage Edition Genesis. So all of that is available in the Classic Games Collection, and they did know we wanted to give you an early heads up on the Jurassic Park Classic Games Collection will no longer be available for purchase on digital storefronts after March 31st. If you already purchased the game, don't worry, you'll still be able to re-download and play at any time. In this pass, we learned how important it is to provide plenty of notice for changes like this, so we're committed to being as open and transparent as possible, which actually, shout out to them for giving the heads up as soon as possible. A lot of the times with these games, first of all, they don't even put them on sale. Like, a lot of the times the games don't go on sale, but you should give good notice on it, and then also put the game discounted. I know Steam has their like rules as far as how frequently you can keep a game discounted, but that's why I really liked how Microsoft handled Forza Horizon 4's delisting, where they gave like 6 months notice of it getting delisted, and then they ran multiple sales on the game, and a lot of people were able to pick it up, and it's a fantastic game. Jurassic Park Classic Games Collection, probably not that at that level, but still a game that, you know, Jurassic Park is an IP that a lot of people have nostalgia towards, and this might be something they want to keep. And best of all, it is 75% off for $7.49 right now, so go check that out. Jurassic Park Classic Games Collection delisting on March 31st. Moving on from that, I am very excited that Nier is finally looking to come back. Nier Automata, they have announced, has shipped, and digital sales have topped 10 million units, which, when an IP, when a game is pulling the numbers that Nier Automata pulled, it came out back in 2017, and we haven't had a real brand new Nier game release outside of a mobile title and a remake, which the remake was really good, in 9 years. Nier Automata has sold 10 million units, and on top of that, there is a celebration piece that they put out. Man, this artwork celebration piece that they put out looks phenomenal, and they also noted Nier Automata to be continued. Now, if I had to put my speculation on this, I am not too familiar with how Nier Reincarnation played. That is the mobile title that does continue the Nier story, but given that they did Octopath Traveler 0 and that was a mobile title, I could very well see them trying to make some sort of offline game in Nier Reincarnation. You know, I think a lot of people would like to see that game be playable in some form, and then hopefully beyond that, we'll get a brand new Nier title as well. I talk about it often whenever we talk Nier on this channel, but it's just so crazy to me that you have an IP like a Nier that I legitimately believe has the potential to be on the level of Final Fantasy, on the level of Persona. Think about how iconic of a character 2B became after Nier Automata, and you just let this IP sit on the shelf for this long. It is absolutely egregious to me. And to be fair, we did have the release of Nier Replicant. Nier Replicant digital sales and shipments have topped 2 million units, so that's still a very successful number for a game that was a remake, but Automata was that excellent game that I feel like really elevated the franchise to the next level. And how you could let this franchise sit on the shelf for so long and do a mobile title that, let's be honest, the Nier fandom is not going to want to play a mobile game. They probably wanted to take a notable IP and pivot it to a mobile game so they could get, you know, their microtransactions and all that stuff. We all know why they chase after mobile games, why they chase after live service, etc., etc., but Nier fans deserved better for how much they came out to support Nier Automata. 10 million units sold at this point. The franchise has been elevated so much, and you're talking about mobile titles? Like, what are we doing here? At the very least, the game did get ported to other platforms. It got ported to Nintendo Switch, and, you know, that's great and all, but we need more Nier. And I should mention, if you are one of the few people that have yet to play Nier Automata, our friends over at Green Man Gaming do have the game discounted 67% off for $13.12. Go play it. The game is absolutely outstanding. The soundtrack is incredible. Narratively, it can be a little bit confusing, but by the end, it really comes together, and the gameplay is so well done. This was handled by Platinum Games, and you see some of that. I'm not saying it's over-the-top chaotic action like some of the other Platinum titles, but is the action gameplay absolutely satisfying? Yes. Visually, still holds up incredibly well. The gameplay is great, like I said, and the soundtrack is absolutely phenomenal. And you should play Nier Replicant as well. Nier Replicant is great. It does hold up in price a little bit more. It's $19.68, excuse me, $19.68. That is an upgraded re-release of Nier 1 that came out back on the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 way back in the day, and that game is really good as well. I wouldn't say the gameplay is quite as good as Automata, but it's still a pretty darn good game for what it is, and like I said, narratively, that one is quite good, and you should play both. The Nier world, I think, has so much potential to it. Nier as an IP has so much potential to it, and it's another Square Enix blunder. Square Enix and blundering is a very common practice these days, but at the very least, hopefully, Nier will be course-corrected and will be featured as an IP of prominence, because I really do feel like it has the potential to be at that level. And, you know, Square Enix doesn't do everything terribly. You know, they're putting a lot of attention on Dragon Quest. I know people are enjoying Dragon Quest 7 Reimagined. I know people loved Octopath Traveler 0. The Adventures of Elliot, the Millennium Tale, that game looks phenomenal, but when you have an IP like Nier and it's just been shelved for this long, that's egregious. That is unexplainably stupid, and thankfully, it'll finally be coming back. And when you've got sales numbers like north of 10 million units, it makes all the sense in the world. But that is going to do it for me. Again, Jurassic Park Classic Games Collection, 75% off for $7.49. You can get that discounted right now. Nier titles, get those over at GMG, discounted as well, and massive milestones cracked for those games, and it looks like Nier will be continuing. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate it if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.